What's going on, everybody? It's Tactical Trash Panda again with part 2 of the Brownells G26 slide build. So, if you watched part 1, you saw me change out my original standard height sights to the Night Fision Optic Ready Stealth Series right here. And those are the standard height sights. I just put it back in the packaging so I don't lose it. And as you can see, that thing looks pretty slick. And I did take a look at it in the dark, and these things are pretty damn bright. Maybe I can, let's see if I could try to turn off the light and see what I could do with these. So, let's try to turn off the light. See if, yeah, there you go. So yeah, those are how bright these things are, and that's why I really love these sights. So let's get to it. Last time I did say taking these off, you will need a T10 Torx end right here. If you don't know what a Torx bit is, it's this one right here, like the little star. So let's pop this thing off. I did have this thing Loctited, so okay, there we go. It's not too bad. Now, from what I remember, Brownell sends these slides with two different length screws, and I had to use both when putting this one on because if you know anything about Glock slides, you do know that this side you have this little plunger right here, and if you put too long of a screw in there, you're not this plunger will not come off even when you take the back plate off. So that's why, damn, this thing is on there tight. That's why I had to use the short one. Let's see if we can focus. The short one on this side, and the long one I used on this side. Now I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to do that again once I install the Trijicon. I know with the Holosters, I had to do the same thing even once I put the Holosters on, because this long screw, it's slightly too long where you can't take that little plunger out. So to make sure that doesn't happen here, we are going to take apart the slide and check. I'm just gonna, before I put any Loctite or anything on there, I'm gonna check and see if that screw pokes out on this end. So one moment, bear with me, please. Alright, so and there you have it. I did take off the back plate, well, the cover plate right there. As you can see, I got some Loctite that overflowed. I guess I'm gonna just try to clean that off the best I can. You can see I just scrape that off. Maybe if I get like a grab my copper brush and maybe I could clean that off really quick. Good thing about copper, actually this is brass, it's not copper. It's a good thing about brass, it doesn't damage your finish. And just kind of just clean it off as best as I can right there. That thing is dirty. Alright. That's enough of that. Damn. I wasn't expecting that much of a mess. Hold on, guys. I wasn't expecting a lot of grime to come off, but it did, so just had to kind of clean it off really quick. So, like I said, these slides do come with two different size screws. The longer of them, of those two, is this one, 4x40 thread, 0.255 by 5/16. The shorter of those is 0.255 by 1/4. So what I'm gonna do is, these are clean. I'm gonna just test it out. And I want to see again if, before I even put blue Loctite or anything like that on, I just want to make sure that it's not going to poke out through this hole. Bear with me, please. Sorry. Alright, so I just had to kind of clean this area off a little bit more. There was a lot of Loctite from the previous time I put on the cover plate. And it's been on there for a while, so you know that thing had set in place. So here's a moment of truth. We're gonna try to focus on. There we go. We're gonna mate this thing on. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to take a marker and put on a date on the battery. So there we have 10/21, October 21. But I'm gonna put, I put 11/21 just because we're kind of already at the end of the month. Right now it's October 20th, I believe. And I'm gonna upload this video later down the line, like maybe next week, so bear with me, guys. So this is one thing I do really love about the Brownells slide. You see those bumpers right there? That definitely helps out with recoil inertia, and it puts a lot less stress on your screws during recoil. And try to do this on video. Trijicon does take CR2832s, which is great because that's common round. And already, as you can see, that date is wiping off. So I'm gonna try to put that on one more time. Sorry, guys. So there you go, 11/21. That way when the battery dies, at least I know how old the battery is. Or if I don't even want to get to that point and just replace it. There we go. Moment of truth. The dot is on right there. So if you guys don't know, the Type 2 RMR, it doesn't have the switches. So this is a self-adjusting light. Well, not a light, but self-adjusting beam. And it just, I believe the way it works, it adjusts on its own. And there you go. That's how the optic height pair with the Trijicon. This thing is looking amazing already. So, moment of truth. Let's try the screws before I put any Loctite on them. I really want to see if it's going to capture this plunger right here. So let's just put that in there. If it holds great, then alright, see. Okay, good. So with the Trijicons, we're not having that problem with the Trijicon, good. But with the Holosun, what I have noticed that is you do have to use the shorter screw, or else it's going to capture this. So that's great. That means I could put the Loctite on there now. I'm happy to see that it worked properly as it should. So, like I did on the last video, I'm going to put some rubbing alcohol on a patch. I got my kit with me this time, so I got some bore patches close by. I'm just gonna put some rubbing alcohol on it. Doesn't really take too much. And just clean off the screws. Any oil or anything like that, just dries it away, cleans it off, dries it away. That way you get a way better bond with your Loctite. And again, you do want to use blue Loctite, because then you could always take that off if you needed to. So give the bottle a quick little shake. Proud member of the BOP. Proud to be friends with HCM Holsters. Great guys. Check them out. I will put a link in the description. I do have an affiliate link with Brownells. So if you want to purchase the slide or anything else off their website, feel free to use that link. It definitely does help out the channel. So slow and steady. Yeah, I'm not going to go crazy with this. I don't want to torque it way down. Just tight enough, because that's what the blue Loctite's for. It's going to hold it in place. And anytime you're using blue Loctite, you do want to let it rest for 24 hours for it to set in place. Let that thing dry out. Okay, feels tight enough. I don't want to over torque it and break a screw in there. That would suck. Alright, that's good enough for me. Let's pop this back in. Remember guys, these plungers, metal to metal, plastic to plastic, so this goes in like that. Your firing pin, your striker assembly right there. Press down. Glock tool. Clicks into place. Man, that thing looks pretty dope. Let's see, let's put the rest of it together. Put the barrel in. The recoil spring. Look at that bad boy right there. Man, that thing looks great. Again, I want to thank HCM. It was, I'm still in awe for winning. I can't believe out of all those names, my name got picked out for the big prize. I am looking forward to taking this thing out to the range and zeroing this thing in, trying it out. Till next time, guys, I appreciate you watching. Take care. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Leave a comment. Next time, guys.